Yup. What up, though? It's MIG. Welcome back to Sesh Podcast. Yeah, today, sponsored by Sesh Woods in the house, and then we also got Pirate Candy half and half. So that's iced tea and lemonade. Yeah.
We're about to take some of this cannabis-infused beverage, Pirate Candy.
Today we got the guest, Gus.
Yes, sir.
What's your full name, man?
What's up? My name is Gustavo Cruz, but I go by Gus, and we represent Triumph School of Cannabis.
That's cool, Cannabis. Yep. It's all cool, man. So you want to pour up a little bit?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's go ahead and get
Go
started.
ahead.
Why not?
Before we get
Appreciate
started,
it, you know.
Pirate Candy, like I
Gotta
said, half
do it
and
right.
half, 300 mg, nano THC, zero sugar. Yeah.
You know what that means, Nano? It means fast, baby. Fast
Also,
acting.
it hits quick.
Fast
Okay.
acting. Yeah. It's going to be delicious, brother.
I used to pour up, just regular lean. This ain't the realism.
It tastes good, bro.
Yeah.
Tastes really good.
Arnold Palmer, is that what it is?
Pretty close. Pretty
Fuck
close
with
to it.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. It tastes like Arizona. That's
Tastes
cool.
pretty good.
I fuck with that.
Shout out to Pirate Candy. Appreciate it.
Trying to spark that real quick?
Hey, why
Get
not,
started.
brother?
Yeah.
Sesh Up Woods. Here we go. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Sesha Woods, a Sesha Podcast. You already know. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me who you want to see next. All good
That's
stuff.
right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. First of all, I want to thank you, brother. MIG.
problem,
Thanks
man.
for the invite.
Hey, dog. It's a
Sesha
pleasure
family,
to be
much appreciated. Thank you for the goodies. Thank you for the invite, man. You know, it's great. It's great to be able to be supported by family. You know what I'm saying?
It was a cool vibe to
awesome.
meet you low right now. Quick. We never met before this. So
Nah, it's
like,
the first time we meet,
yeah,
man.
We chatted
And
up right
we're
away.
already cool.
Tell me, I already know you said before in the previous interviews that, well, not even interviews, you're just telling about yourself, that you got high at 13?
Yeah.
That was your first time?
Yeah, man.
How was it? I haven't heard you describe
Yeah,
that.
so back in the day, there was these things called quebraditas.
Quebraditas.
You know, dana.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yes. You know. So I was in a little club, right? Yeah, I was in a little club with the homies, right? Yeah. So then, I was kind of like, I knew what weed was, 'cause I knew the smell of it, but I never done it, because I have an uncle who was a mariachi.
I see it.
So he was a party, So I remember him smelling them. My pa's like, those are funny cigarettes. Don't worry about those things, right? But
Okay.
no biggie.
Kept the other low.
Exactly. So I grew up, and I was at a party, and I saw a homie with a can.
Oh, shit.
Got a can,
Oh,
bent it,
shit.
started putting a bunch of little holes in it. I'm like, what's he doing? I know what he was doing, right? So they passed me the can. I go, what is this? Like, you gotta smoke it. It's weed. I go, what? Let's do it, bro. Ever since then, I was like, where have you
There you
been?
go. That
Where
sounds
have
like
you
a
been?
fucking classic.
It really
story,
was.
bro. I'm
It was
sorry. It's
amazing.
just like, damn, like it's all there. Like I feel like we all
You were
had
there.
guys. If you were real soda,
You had to. That was my
How
first.
little.
That was my first time, bro. Off a fucking can, bro. And after that, it was downhill from that, bro. Started smoking, just continued ever since, bro.
Yeah, that's hard. Was it a challenge smoking weed, or were you open about it? Or
Nah, bro, you had to be in a down low, because
Right, like,
back in the day, if you
yeah.
smoke weed, you were a cholo. You're somebody bad. You're from the streets.
Straight up, bro. That's
you
what
know,
the
yeah,
T.S.O.C be saying.
Oh yeah, the T.S.O.C
Straight
were
up.
mad. You couldn't smoke. And if you did, you were bad. Same thing with tats. You had a tattoo, you were a cholo.
That part, I can see how that's kind of breaking down, but still,
It's
like
still, yeah,
like,
So, but
stigmas.
but things have changed, and I think that's one of the reasons why we created the school.
Okay.
Right, it's to erase some of those stigmas, some of those lines that
Right, like, just
it's a $1 billion industry.
If you don't know, let's talk about a school, private school. They got seminars. They got more than that. They teach you like hands-on, virtually. It's all dope. Like they got opportunities for you to get hired. Like, so how does that work? Like, people take
Yeah. So check it out. So the reason why we started the school is, number one, is to educate
Yep.
the community. To help people understand that it is a $1 billion industry. You could make this stuff and you could grow and become a legal grower.
Yes, sir.
You could do whatever you need to. It's okay. You don't always got a side hustle. There's nothing wrong with that. Side hustle is great. That's how we all come up.
Yeah.
But sometimes you want to turn the leaf. Sometimes you want to do something different. And there really wasn't a lot of opportunities for cannabis.
I see.
There really wasn't. A lot of it was for everything else, because it's still federally illegal.
Yeah.
Right? It's still federally illegal, right? But it doesn't mean
It's a little.
Yeah, so it's a little bit challenging. There's a couple of schools out there, but everything that was out there, it was online based videos, and that was it. So my history how I got into education was
Yeah.
after I joined the military, the Marine Corps. When I got out, that's right. I played Rambo there, shot cannons, did all that fun stuff. When I got
Sick.
out, I had nothing to do. I thought I could get a job because I was a veteran, but it was a little bit challenging. So I went to school and became a surgical tech. So I did surgeries for a few years. That was great.
Sick ass.
But it-
Fucking impressive, bro. Yeah.
but it wasn't for me. I ended up doing real estate and mortgages, and that was cool.
Wow.
And that led me to be able to work as an admissions advisor and counselor for a school that trained people how to become like medical assistants. Yeah, you know,
All the field.
yeah, exactly, dental, all that fun stuff, right? And so I really love the fact that people, if they work hard and with a little bit of education,
Yeah.
they could become something, you know?
I see.
And I was a product of that. Because I went to a school when I became a surgical tech that everybody told me, don't go. It's
Yeah.
bad. It's going bankrupt, blah, blah, blah.
man, that
You know?
little
Yeah, the
stigma,
stigma
like,
behind it, you know?
oh.
But at the end of the day, I tell my family, well, you know what? Fuck you. It's going to be me anyway, so I'm going to do it.
It's not your life.
So I did it, bro. But I had to bust my ass, you know? For my intro, for my hands-on training, I had to drive 2 hours.
Damn.
You know, but I did it. I got hired. I worked, and this is
And
good.
it just-
Yeah, and this is
Study patch.
and this was attending a school that people said it was bad. So yes, 50% is the school, but the other half is you. Is the
Yeah.
individual. Hard work and dedication goes a long way.
Literally, that's why people don't like school. Because they don't want to apply that discipline to themselves. Like,
Number one and number two, it's the subject.
that's true. That is true.
You know,
It's not interested.
It's not interesting, right? It's not interesting. And so I started kind of working in education for about 10, 15 years, and I decided that, you know what? Cannabis is beautiful. It's not bad. Education is great. Let's marry these two things together and create something. So with my experience, my networks, my connects in the education field, you know, we grew and created Triumph School
You
of
reached
Cannabis.
out and
Exactly.
everything, like,
I
got people open-minded. How
they were like, you know what? It's a great idea. It's a good concept. Let's run with it, Gus. And so we created Triumph School of Cannabis. And now, so what we do is we offer weekend program. So it's usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
It's a live lecture. So it's almost like a Zoom call, right? But it's an actual instructor there. He or she is teaching you, answering your questions, right? It's about 4 hours on each day. And then once you have finished with the education part, then what comes after that is a hands-on part.
Okay.
Yeah,
About that
let's
one.
talk about that. Yeah, so for example, our foundations and bud tending program that has 16 hours of an internship. So what happens is
shit.
once you finish your hands-on training, the weekend program, then we'll go ahead and schedule you to go to an actual licensed dispensary,
Wow.
and you learn bud tending.
Impressive, right?
You
there.
learn the systems, you learn the lingo, the different brands. You learn what terps are. So,
Man.
as a matter of fact, we even teach you vocabulary, bro.
That's hard.
Yeah. What's
so,
an eighth?
So, there you go.
What is? What's an eighth?
like the
What's
prices and
yeah,
everything,
you know?
all that,
Because some people don't know what an eighth is, or let me
Right.
get a quarter. How many grams is that, right? So we teach them that. We teach them basic math, right?
Yeah, no, I just want to get high, but let me.
Exactly. So the whole point is to get the education, but also the hands-on, the training behind it. And the best part about it is most people, I should say all of them so far, que bueno, they've been hired where they get trained.
So like, so you're at a rate where it's just
Right.
like,
Right now, I could safely say that we're at 100% right now.
fuck yeah,
100%
that's
100% of students that have attended our program have actually been hired.
That's fucking impressive.
It is.
dog.
It's
Like,
pretty amazing. So we're very happy. So we have fundamentals and bud tending. We offer extraction. So if you want to do your own oils, right, to cover extraction.
Yeah, you don't know how many people don't do it right, bro. Like,
right.
I've seen it. I'm like, that can't be safe. Like,
Yeah, we do it the safe way. We also teach cooking, and then we also have business.
damn.
Yes,
so
sir.
it's basically everything you need to like basically start like your career.
Yeah, so whatever you want. And so the thing is that you could take each course separately.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So you don't
what?
have to just
No, we recommend you start with the fundamentals and bud tending though,
Right, like
because
just-
that's the basics. That's a foundation. You know, that's a foundation. But then you got to take that first. That we highly recommend that. And our next venture is to add cultivation.
like actual growth.
Yeah, actual growing. We have a few cultivators. Right now, I want to give a shout out to Patron Cannabis.
Shout out Patron.
Keep an eye out. It's brand new. It hasn't even hit the markets yet. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be one of the new brands coming out in 2023. Patron Cannabis. So we're working closely with them. They're out here in the California city, as a matter of
Oh,
fact. Yeah, so they're local as
yes.
well.
Yes, fuck.
Yeah, so we're gonna partner up with them as well, and we have a few other cultivators that are gonna partner up with us because the objective is not only to learn the education part, but to go grow.
That shit like,
to go get dirty, go get your hands dirty, because everybody thinks that it's just a tent.
nah, it's way more. It's way more. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't tried it because I know I'm gonna be like, so I'm gonna take
Exactly.
myself. Damn.
There it is. There it is. So
Yeah.
that's a concept, brother. The concept is to able not only get educated, but also get trained, hands on, learn it, and then also get employed.
Damn.
That's the key.
The employment part
Yeah,
because
it's key. It's key, bro. And then if we could do it in a subject that we
Yeah.
like cannabis,
Why
why
not?
not do it? It's very to be backstage at Kush event, good stock
Yeah.
events, and be able,
But you gotta put it to work.
You gotta
Like,
put in the work.
everybody
Like, you know, I'm there before everybody else is. And I'm there after everybody's
Then you
gone.
take stage
And everybody's
shots
having a
and
good
shit.
time. And I'm kind of having a good time, but I'm still working, you know?
You see everybody like,
but,
alright.
but the fact is that I'm working, but I'm loving what I'm doing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I'm getting paid to do what I do. Why not?
Exactly.
You know, and if cannabis is your thing, check us out. Triumph School of Cannabis, baby. I'm telling you. You know,
Yeah.
it's you're going to enjoy it, bro. You're going to enjoy it.
I'm about to do it. Y'all about to be my witness this shit. I'll be blogging this shit. So yeah.
MIG's going to do it.
Yeah. You switched from careers, you said. So you were in the actual medical field?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you went into school, right?
Yeah.
How hard was it to go from the school to like actual cannabis? Like
You-
where people like giving you a bad like taste or like a stigma type shit?
Absolutely. You know, most people that are in education, they don't consider cannabis as a field, like an industry, you know, but it is. You know, we got a lot of people that they frown, you know, but it's like everything else. When there's nothing out there, you're the first one.
So, like,
You know, people are gonna frown upon it or whatever, roll their eyes, you know. But it's
I
just
take
hard.
that little heat. Is like
They do. It's just like everything else. I'm not worried about it. The school isn't for everybody. The school is for people who want to learn.
I see.
People who want to do about cannabis. You know.
So what would your advice be for somebody that just like basically like a mechanic and he wants to just switch up right quick?
Don't let go of your job first. Keep your job. Go to school, get trained. Maybe do a part time or work both jobs.
Yeah.
And see what you really like the most. Because you're still going to have to get up early in the morning. You're still going to have to drive, and you're still going to have to do the work.
Exactly.
It's just however you want to do it. Do you want to be a mechanic or do you want to do bud? You know, it's kind of up to you, right? But the work is still going to be there. You still have to get up and grind. You know, your wife is still got to make you your lunch.
I was gonna say that was my next question. Like, has it affected your family life? Like,
As a matter of fact, it's made it even better.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you a little personal story. My wife unfortunately had a slip and fall accident back in 2000. She ruptured her back, her discs. She had to get surgery. She was using a cane, and unfortunately, that comes with narcotics.
Yeah,
and it comes with
yeah.
pills. And unfortunately, it was a situation where we had to like, hey, we need to get it under control now, and we need to reduce the pills, and we need. She was a dare kid. You know,
okay,
she was a
so
dare
just-
kid. No
just like-
drugs, but she's okay with pills. So I literally had to be like, look.
Doctors.
No, I had to force her. Like, look, just smoke this with me.
Yeah.
Okay? And if it don't work, we're done.
Never ever have
Never
to try it
again.
again.
Ever since then, bro, she limit the pills. She now does edibles now. We have tinctures. There's different ways now of being able to. And so now my son, he does cannabis after work. You know, my daughter, you know, long day, baby's asleep. You know,
So it basically you
gummies.
treat it like alcohol. It's just like in your household.
You know, it's just to unwind, bro. You know, you don't always got to be all fucking retarded.
Nah.
You don't always got to sit there and just and watch TV. No, just take the edge off and continue with your day. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
You know, there's
I
nothing
hate
wrong
that
with
stigma.
that. Yeah.
Weed makes you lazy. You
No,
know,
it doesn't.
It depends on whatever you do it for.
You know,
Like, you know,
you know, yeah. If you want to be lazy, well, you can be.
makes you pay attention to like if run your marathon, go ahead. But in the
Absolutely.
real life, you could come out here really be.
You could function. You could function. You know, I've introduced it to my in-laws. Believe it or not, my in-laws for sleep.
Nice.
They help them out. You know.
The night.
Yeah, you know, but they don't smoke. We just do edibles.
That's
You
what
know,
I
yeah,
give
that's
them
what I'm saying. Yeah. There's different ways of consuming it, and it's just educating the people out there, letting them know that there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're okay with people popping pills, and if you're okay with people having a beer, you should be okay with a plant.
It's like kind of pick your poison.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say poison, but you know,
Yeah,
like everybody
yeah.
has their own like little.
Yeah,
piece of,
you
like,
know, I'm just saying it's a plant.
Yeah.
It's natural.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're okay with a man-made product, you should be okay with a God-made product.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got a lot of opportunities for people, basically the cannabis field, more than just bud tending, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. We got extraction. The cooking class, really, that's just more for a personal use.
Yeah,
The cooking class is more for a personal use. We teach you how to make your own butter.
Nice. So you just basically
And then what happens is then we teach you a recipe on how to use that butter.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that so it's actually like people in person and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It'll be an online live
Like
lecture.
hands-on?
Yeah, but you have to be like in front of your kitchen, and
Oh, okay,
then
okay.
the instructor, the chef, is in his kitchen.
That's
And
cool.
he's teaching you how to do the step by steps, and we decarb the weed,
Nice.
the whole process, so that way you learn how to make your own butter at home.
And that's cool because you're in front of a chef, like a pro.
Exactly.
Like they done this.
Yeah,
millions of
and
times.
then what they do is, and then their homework is to make their butter overnight.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, they got homework. And
Hey.
then the next day we're cooking with that butter that you made. So if you didn't do your homework, you ain't cooking.
So this is serious. Serious. It's
Yeah,
like,
man.
we end this like,
Yeah.
like damn.
And the cool part about it is once you know how to make your own butter, guess what?
Medicated everything
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. So that's more for a personal use.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And now the business side, like maybe people manage a store, get deliveries, stuff like that. Is that what it is? Like
More of a like marketing,
okay,
distribution,
I see.
laws, regulations.
Yeah.
And we tap in a little bit how to start up your own dispensary as
Nice.
well, if that's what you want to do. And then we're trying to connect with a couple of business leaders that will allow you to shadow them.
Oh shoot. So
Yeah,
that's what you
exactly.
like a role model. Basically.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly.
nice.
Shadow what they do, because there's different tiers, different opportunities, in the cannabis industry. It's $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
It's like if you say I want to work in the medical field. All right, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to sweep the floor in the hospital, or do you want to cure a person? All right, there's so many things you can do in the medical field.
And get into like
Exactly. So
individually.
same thing in the cannabis industry. What do you want in the cannabis
Yeah,
industry?
man.
Because bud tenders, I mean, they can make a pretty good chunk of change.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of people that stick to that and have a lot of other side jobs. Too, though.
Exactly.
But that's why they're like, they love that shit.
Yeah, I mean, an average bud tender can make about 3 to 4 racks a month.
that's good. That's really good. Like,
come on.
it's
And you're doing
sounds
what
like
you
it.
enjoy to do.
Yeah.
That's the key thing. If you like to educate people, train people about cannabis, you want to learn about cannabis, new brands, if you want to get in the cannabis industry, this is a great way of knowing what's out there.
I fuck with that.
Great way to get out there.
Man, that's cool. And you got your 100% rate. Like I'm gonna say it again because that's like impressive. Man.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Major
yeah. We're
impressive,
very,
man.
very happy to say that, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. My bad. That thing's hitting. Ooh, I fuck with that.
Shout out to Pirate Candy, baby.
All right, candy, man. Half and half. Sweet, but yet delicious. Have you bud tender before?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
Like, have you taken the course before? Basically,
I wrote it, so I took it, so I
Right.
understand it, right? But I did bud tending before dispensaries were legal.
nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so
there was a little spot on Little Rock, as a matter of fact. Yeah, there was a little spot on Little Rock where when I went there, the dude didn't know what he was doing, and I was like, "You need a little help, bro?"
Oh shoot.
He's like, "Can you help me?" I was like, "Yeah." So we just worked, and I was there for about a month or so.
Nice.
Yeah, once I get shit going, I'm like, I gotta go. Yeah, but on the legal side, I've never been to an actual dispensary and gone through the process. Man.
Okay, I see. Like,
But it's like a
Skill.
It's a skill, and it's customer service related. You're on your feet a lot of the day.
yeah.
A lot of people don't think that. You're on your feet all day. You're dealing with customer service. You gotta be happy.
Yeah.
You
That's
gotta
fine.
upsell.
How could you be sad or mad smoking weed? Like that's my thing.
And you can be knowledgeable. You gotta be knowledgeable, bro. It's
That's a
key.
big part.
The way I see it is, a dispensary should be. Have you ever been to an iPhone store?
Yeah.
Okay, when you walk in that motherfucker, you just want to buy shit.
Right? Like
You just walk in, you just
I
want to
only
buy.
got too much time to fucking try to spend this shit.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's just the feeling that you walk in there.
That's
So the same thing a dispensary should have.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you should be like, "Fuck, I just want to buy that. I want to buy that. I want to buy that."
Oh, I'll try everything
Yeah,
right here.
exactly. And that's a key thing, and the bud tender has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
The way they welcome you.
That interaction, man.
The way that the interaction is key, the knowledge is key. You got to know your products.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna like sell,
Well, if you're gonna educate people, if a 60-year-old person comes as a first-time smoker, you can't just give them the product some Khalifa shit,
That's something too strong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Start easy.
Yeah, the edibles too. You gotta know your stuff, your drinks.
I think that.
And it's very, very important that you know that. So going to school, getting training, it's important. And I know a lot of my buddies that are dispensary owners, that was their biggest complaint.
Is having somebody that
and the turnover, because people go in there, start working, and like, this is a real job. Fuck this, and they quit.
they think it's just gonna be fucking easy.
Exactly. So once they take the course, do the hands-on part, like, oh, okay, it's for real, And now they get hired because now the dispensary sees how they work. They teach in their ways,
I see. I see.
And if it works out, cool.
Let's
And
get
and,
that,
and if
yeah.
it doesn't work out, they tell me,
Okay.
hey guys, this is the issue with this person.
Huh.
And because we have a conversation.
Nice. So you actually.
You gotta keep it 100.
That's cool. Don't
Yeah,
sugar shit
no,
back. Like
why?
that's real life, man.
You know, hey bro, you were late. Why were you late?
Yep.
Good fucking job.
Yep. Take it serious.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
So
I
stuff
try
like
to be
that.
early and sometimes, you know, because that's just like, even though like we all fucking run through it, she was like, but shit, like you gotta be putting in the work, man.
You gotta put in the work. I'm telling you, cannabis industry is great, but you gotta put in the work.
You heard the man. What we like to do right here is get your autograph, man.
Hell yeah.
Black table.
Right here?
Right.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's my big little.
That's big homies. Yeah.
Well,
Here's the cool here.
Yeah, wherever you find a little spot, man.
Cool, man. We're definitely gonna.
Yeah.
Here it is, baby.
Appreciate that, man.
T.S.O.C, Triumph School of Cannabis. Look for us.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, all that trash. www.triumphschoolofcannabis.com. No, and you know what? For all people that are gonna be joining us and seeing this, we're gonna give that program for $44.20, bro. For $420.
Damn, that was
Right.
one of my last questions.
Well, there it is.
Like, how much for 420?
So for 420, we're doing for anybody who enrolls between now and January 27th through Sesh up, 420 for all the people.
Y'all heard that, y'all.
Let's
Take
do it.
advantage, y'all. I'm not even gonna do it myself because you know I want to learn.
Let's do it, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, time,
thank you.
man.
Thank
It was
you
a
for
great,
coming,
great,
bro.
man. Thanks.
Anytime,
I
man.
want to give a thanks once again to the family of Sash Up. Appreciate
Yeah.
it, family.
Yeah.
If you need anything else, hit us up. Much love. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Take care.
Thank you to our sponsors.
Oh, there it
Sheds
is. Once
of
again,
Wood.
for the caddy says,
Caddy Party.
appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Gotta go subscribe, like, tell me who you want to see next. Yup. See y'all next time.
Good looking out.